health.
Future of health.
That's what it's called.
The future of health.
That's what it's called. One, two, 1, 2. Let me see what I got. Let's see what we got, man. Let's get this shit right. Ooh, ow.
The Simpsons. I mean, from Married with Children.
Oh, what is this here? Yeah. Doo doo doo. Getting ready. 4 minutes.
You got your book today?
I don't know if this is loud enough. I mean,
that's the loudest it goes.
There we go.
Okay.
3 minutes. 3 minute ZOWHAT current event show. You let your people know we about to go ham and eggs on a lot of current events.
You see that movie Made in America?
Yeah. I love that movie. That movie great.
That was crazy,
Clyde
man.
Truth Divine Gibson.
It's off the chain.
So I got the CD and it's amazing,
All
but
of
you
it
need to
died.
make it a digital download. Most people don't have CD players. Yes, we have a digital download. You can get it from cdbaby.com. If you go to cdbaby.com and look up the title of the CD, you will see the digital download as well. But thank you, Clyde Truth Divine Gibson, for your purchase, man. I appreciate it. We got 2 minutes before we go live. ZOWHAT morning show about to go down. Jeff Brown is on his way.
On his way. That means he's gonna be late.
New book date is 8/15.
But they really think they're selling flowers. You do know this, right? When it comes
What
to
up,
the
Michelle?
party, they think they're actually, it's about the plant. They don't
Wait,
think
I
it's
like
a
that
plant.
beat.
They think it's a plant.
Yeah, 'cause they
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, what up? I see y'all coming in. Let's get that roll call. 60-second roll call before we go live. Where you at?
That's exactly.
Tell me your name and your city. 60-second roll call. Get at me.
So you add some chemicals to add a few little things.
It's the same thing they do with weed, though, right?
What? No, weed is turned upside down to the sap runs into the bud. You put it off and smoke.
So what do they do with the cocaine?
You gotta grind it. You grind it up, you dry it out. You process it with some other shit.
Oh,
I appreciate it, bro.
Because it's green when you pick the plant.
right.
So you gotta dry it out so it becomes white. You gotta dehydrate it and then grind it out. Do some other chemicals.
Weed juice in the building.
That dude was making
go
a lot
live.
of money, though. He was stupid. That movie Blow is about that too, right? Glow? Blow.
It was before that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what it is. The ZOWHAT morning show back in the building. You already know how I get down. Current events, a lot of stuff going on in the world today. I want to welcome everybody back to the ZOWHAT morning show here exclusively on Dash Radio. But even more exclusive than that, it's Dash Talk X. Dash's premier talk channel, curated by moi. Ladies and gentlemen, you know we turned up right now. Before I can even get into today's topic, man, you already know how I get down. We got to promote a couple of things. But before we start promoting, let me just say this. If this is your first time tuning into the ZOWHAT Morning Show, think Bill Maher, Real Time with Bill Maher, meets the Dave Chappelle Show. There's comedy. I mean, Jeff Brown get in here and start talking crazy. There's comedy. And of course, we have a unique perspective. We cover a lot of current events. And we talk crazy. So what I need everybody in my chat room to do, wait a minute, Dash Talk X listeners, hold on. When you hear me say my chat room, let me explain to you what that is. Let me paint the picture. We're live right now. Not only on the radio airwaves, but we're also live on my YouTube page. I'm filming right now. My YouTube page has 37,000 subscribers. We have 6 million views. And look, if you want to see the show live right now, all you got to do is go to www.youtube.com/The ZOWHAT Show, and you can see us live. So, Dash Radio listeners, when you hear me say chat room, or you hear me mention, super chat or the chat room speaking on things, because I might, read one of their comments. It's because I'm looking at the chat room live on my YouTube page. So now let me get to the portion. This dude right here, I love him, but I hate him at the same time. My homeboy just walked in. His name is Big Chris. And Chris he your friend. Let's just start right there. Chris is your friend. That's all he wants is friendship. You gotta say it like a country person. Friendship. That's all he wants is friends. Just friendship. You understand? I want to be a friend. But Chris will question you like a high school principal.
I got 5 kids.
Like black.
So what happened to your kid? And weren't they supposed to get together this weekend?
Damn.
And
FBI come out.
are you, what's going on between you two? Like, nigga, if you don't stop asking personal questions,
We friends.
hi, nigga. That's all I got for you is hi.
What's cracking?
We friends.
But aren't we friends? I should know about what's happening in your life.
No thing.
This nigga right here.
Nigga's crazy.
Did you ever have that surgery on your bunion? What?
You live in a box.
You can talk to me about orthopedic matters.
You know I do. What the fuck? I've been through it all.
I just
Orthopedic matters.
I be confused. What the fuck is
Why?
Nigga just worried about you, that's all.
No, I love Chris, but Chris is wild. Is your mother okay? Nigga, she dead. I mean, I had a dream about your mother. And I just wanted to ask if your mother was all right. Stop asking questions, Chris.
I'm great.
And they be personal questions through the text message. Have you had a checkup? What? When was the last time you had a physical? This nigga is wild. I had a physical 2 weeks ago. I'm healthy.
What about you? How about you, nigga?
I'm just saying, Chris is wild. He the homie though. I got love for him.
No doubt.
Nah, I just turned the audio on, YouTube listeners. We good right now. Ladies and gentlemen, man, hey, we in the building right now. The ZOWHAT Morning Show live on Dash Talk X. Let me get some of these commercial promos in this month. Let's get it, man. Sitting right next to me is the homie Weed Juice. Let me see,
Campaign
man.
ain't easy.
He got some of the best juices, man.
That's what I hear, man. That's what I hear.
Let's see. This is apple zang, apple, cucumber, ginger, and mint. I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side.
You are with the bullshit.
Yo, then he got some other stuff here.
Oh, that's the activated joint.
This is Black Magic, right? Activated charcoal, lemon out. This is the barbecue water.
Yeah, but
Yeah, what happened to that?
barbecue water doesn't sound that great.
Yes, it does.
I just
To
tripping.
us, maybe, but to
man, people been telling me. I've been getting emails about
He
this.
said to us,
barbecue
baby.
water.
Barbecue water. This tastes like barbecue because it's got charcoal in it.
Fitness, Caucasian
tastes
fitness
like-
people ain't buying barbecue water.
No,
This tastes like barbecue, man.
they like the term black magic.
Scratch the shit out of this Chrysler
No.
300. That's not gonna
Okay, first off, can't nobody hear you. That's the first step.
Everybody can hear that nigga.
Jeff Brown, walk in. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Hey, yo, y'all go support Weed Juice.
Oh yeah.
But I'm trying to tell you right now, he named it Black Magic. If you don't change this shit to barbecue water, it's charcoal.
I'm in the business. I know what you're talking about.
Somebody said mesquite juice.
I didn't know what you mean. Mesquite juice.
Mesquite juice.
Hey, mesquite juice.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the
slash
ZOWHAT
off
Morning
the
Show. This
mug.
is the community empowerment segment. This is the segment where we promote fledgling businesses. This is Weed Juice. OUIJUICE, weedjuice.com. You have any
Specials.
Specials.
So listen up. I got this new special for you guys. I want to appreciate you guys buying all the time. So instead of you guys getting 10%, I upped it to 20% for all the ZOWHAT listeners to get 20% off juice all day, every day, okay? And
only for ZOWHAT listeners?
yes, you can put for anybody, put the ZOWHAT code, ZOWHAT. You get 20% off when you go and visit my page.
And your arms will look like that.
Well, listen, I've been doing a push-up challenge where I'm trying to do 150 push-ups under a minute, 3 minutes and a half.
That's cooking.
Timmy Tight Top strikes again.
So
Have you done it? Have you done it? Have you done it?
Listen,
Stop.
I've done. Other day I did 150 push-ups in 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
Shit.
Yeah.
Timmy Tight
Don't-
Top.
That ain't shit. That ain't shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you doing
We'll-
30
we'll
seconds.
battle
I mean,
then.
you doing 30
It's some,
seconds.
it's some niggas out there that ain't done 150 push-ups in 3 kids.
Listen, I did it.
3 minutes, nigga.
3 kids.
Oh, that was great.
Kevin thinking this is fucking hard to
I'm
do.
just-
Listen, I can do 100 push-ups in a minute and 40
I
seconds.
mean, you doing
Right.
30 seconds.
It's them. No. It ain't that first 100.
It ain't hard.
It ain't that first 100. It's 119.
hard.
So we can't get off this segment.
Right.
100.
Hillbilly Cap. Hillbilly Cap done came in here. The fuck?
I caught one. Is we gonna hang him?
Is we gonna hang him? Baby Star is one of my favorite juices here. White grape, strawberry, and blueberry. This is great. WeedJuice.com. Please support this brand.
Thank
we
you.
support it. He brings free juices here.
That's the
I mean,
minty fresh piece. That's
There
the
you go.
seasonal one.
And then also, let me hit you guys upside the dome piece on your way home from Jones Beach. Look, if you are an Uber driver, a limo driver, a Lyft driver, a truck driver, if you drive at night and you don't drink Total Package Energy, I'm filing charges. Cause you trying to kill people.
That's right. That's attempted murder. That's attempted murder.
I'm saying you are literally trying to kill people. You're not trying to stay awake. You know those drivers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got it. I drive my best at night.
Snaking down the road.
You snaking down the road.
Just 60,000 pounds of death.
Do you understand? With 18 wheels.
Rolling on down the highway. Yeah, that shit. Breaker! Breaker 19. This is Sleepy Hollow. Come on back.
Sleepy Hollow.
Breaker 19. I'm so goddamn tired. I'm beginning to dream I'm driving. That's dangerous shit.
I'm trying to tell you right now, this little bottle of magic, total package energy, is the real deal.
Breaker 19. Is Jesus on the dashboard there, or is he standing in the middle of the fucking road? Somebody come on back to me now.
Somebody come on back to me.
Breaker 19. Is that my ass I smell in here? Shit. I'm taking a shower and, oh, shit. Sleep. Give me some of that total package. I got to make it to Utah.
I need 100 cases gone. It's only $29.99 for a case.
Come on, y'all.
Come on, man. Let's get 100 cases gone before the end of the month.
Come on.
I mean, there's more than 100 people in here right now.
Right. Fellas, if you're trying to get that girl to lend you some money, you need to drink this total package energy before you do your thing.
It does have a little...
Put it down.
Oh, yeah. Put a little extra lead in your pencil.
It does have a little extra lead fortified.
That's it.
Knight Rider Turbo Boost.
Yeah.
It does have a little of that in it, too.
For those of you fellas out there who don't have the sexual prowess to talk shit while you do it, you better drink you some total package.
Total package energy.
Put you right over in the shit talking lane. Whose is it? Say my name.
Say my name.
That's right. Have you ever Have you ever tell the girl if you ain't never said move your hand?
Move your hand. Yeah.
Total package energy, baby.
Yep.
Yeah. Move your hand.
Move your hand.
Move your hand.
Why you running?
Right. Take your hand off my hip.
Take your hand off
Let
my
me
head.
dive all the way in.
Yeah. How did I get to the pool and can't dive in?
You understand?
I'm like the little black kids outside the fucking fence, lady. Come on. What is this, 1968? Let me in.
Listen, some of this sex shit has to be for me. Okay. Some of it has to be for me.
That's right.
Now, I'm going to, poke and prod the way you like it.
Right.
But some of this has to be deep sea diving.
That's it. That's
Sea
it.
diving. Jacques Cousteau.
You're going to have to take some of this punishment.
That's
Total Package Energy. Go to totalpackageenergy.com. Tell them Zoe Williams sent you. It's an energy boost, neural enhancer, stamina sustainer, antioxidant, B vitamin, zero sugar, zero rush, zero crash, zero carbs. It's a real deal. And listen, if you're working out and you need Timmy Tight Top over here doing 150 push-ups in 32.4 seconds.
I don't know why, but yeah.
Right. I'm only close to 50. What am I 50 years old doing all of these push-ups for? I just want to wear tight tops.
That's right.
This is how I maintain my tight top wardrobe.
Timmy Tight Top.
That is hilarious.
Timmy Tight Top.
Hey,
strikes
people call me that online now.
That's who you are now.
That's what you are, man. Come on.
You should get some shirts
You
made.
worked your ass off for that.
Get some shirts made.
Okay.
Total Package Energy. And then
There's worse. Some they could be calling you Lonnie Loose Guts.
the ZOWHAT Morning Show is turned up right now. Lonnie Loose Guts. Baby, this is Lonnie, baby.
Hey, man, Lonnie Loose Guts over here now.
You got to do Lonnie's voice. Hey, baby. This is Lonnie.
I got a little extra barbecue sauce I made left over from Memorial Day. I was wanting you
From Memorial Day.
come on over now. You can bring your kids. Fuck what my cousin Gerald said. Because you remember when you brought them kids to the picnic and he told you since you only brought salad that your kids was now vegetarians? Fuck all that.
Okay, nigga.
Oh, yeah, by the way, if you show up to a picnic with just vegetables and 3 kids, y'all vegetarians. Get the fuck away from the meats. Get the fuck away from the meats.
I'm vegetarians.
Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen,
Get the fuck away from the meat.
if you haven't gotten your copy yet, please go to my website right now. My website is IamZoeWilliams.com. IamZoeWilliams.com. Go get your copy. Love Matters Revealed. Nothing but amazing reviews for this relationship CD, double CD set. A lot of people have been saying, Zoe, don't nobody have CDs no more. We need a digital download version. Well, there's a digital download version. All you have to do is go to cdbaby.com, look up Love Matters Revealed. Zoe Williams and Dr. Alan Berger, we got on this thing and we killed this thing, man. Listen, if you're in a relationship, you're in a marriage, you gotta listen to this. It's a cold situation. Also, go to Amazon.com. This is my dog-eared version, my dog-eared copy. Go to Amazon.com and get your copy of The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. A great book, 12 chapters. Exercises at the end of every chapter. It's a cold situation. Get the book now. Really quickly, Kev, I know you got something to do. Talk to us about what you got, and then we're going to get into today's current events. Let Jeff get over here. Jeff, come on over here, man.
The great book of melanin research. You guys actually have been buying it. As a matter of fact, I have to go and make 3 books when I leave here. So the books are $50 for the digital copy and $199 for the digital and the hard copy. But if you guys buy the book, or if you order the book before I get off the show, I will give you a $50 deal because I'm going right over there to make them. So if you want the hard copy, order it before I leave here, and I'll give you a $50 deal. Just go over to the Real Nagas YouTube page, click on the Melanin Book video, and the link is down there. Also, get on over to the Real Nagas Patreon page and subscribe, because all the videos and all the God classes I'm putting on that channel as well. So get over there and support.
All right, here we go. If you're just tuning in to the ZOWHAT Morning Show, we about to jump into current events. Ah, man, this is a sad one, so I want to deal with it first. Coleman family doomed on duck boat.
Yeah.
Gosh.
What happened?
Snap decision after ticket mix-up. So the family it's a family of 11. They had a mix-up with the tickets. They changed their tickets at the last second and got on a different boat than the one they were supposed to get on.
Oh, shit.
And then there was an accident that killed 9 members of an 11-member family.
That's horrible, man. That's horrible.
We've been hearing about the duck boat that capsized earlier this week
Grim
in
Reapers
stormy waters of Table Rock Lake. As a result, 17 people were killed, including 9 members of the Coleman family from Indianapolis, Indiana. Remarkably, 3 generations of the Indianapolis family even posed for a picture before they got on the boat.
Right.
God.
Damn.
Moments before they boarded an amphibious boat, and tragedy struck. 9 of the 11 vacationing Colemans were among the 17 killed in the Missouri duck boat tragedy, authorities say on Friday. In retrospect, what's also heartbreaking is that while the Colemans realized they had purchased tickets for another boat, one that could have saved their lives, a witness to the incident recalled. The Coleman family then made the snap decision to get new tickets and board the doomed boat that would later sink into the depths of the man-made Ozarks Lake.
Damn.
Fuck.
Okay, what she mean?
I don't know if I really need your opinion on this, Jeff.
Could have saved their lives.
Jeff, you trying to get your teeth fixed?
Oh, bro, and it's agony.
I see you. These rubber bands ain't gonna stop you from talking.
No, they ain't. But this Invisalign shit, ladies and gentlemen, this shit they don't tell you. Like, the first month, they easing you into it. You know, like when you first meet a pimp, they easing you into it. Then that second month, nigga.
When you first meet a pimp.
Oh my God, they released the Iron Maiden on your ass. And now, like my bottom row of teeth in the front, wind chimes, nigga, just blah, blah, blah. They're just moving around in my head. It's freaky.
You're gonna be the first straight tooth alligator. I love it, man. I love it. I just wanted to change the subject because I didn't need Jeff to speak on
You really did.
the duck boat incident.
The duck boat. They need to take duck out of it. Just call it a boat tragedy.
Well, there's one thing about that incident though. They inspected those boats in '99, and they said those canopies were a death trap, and they didn't change them. So whoever owns that, whoever owns that damn,
It's up
oh
shit
my
creek.
God, they are getting fucked.
They're going to get sued by the last two people,
Man.
in that
Yeah.
family.
Oh,
God damn.
and everybody else's family who died.
Wipe
Yeah,
out
man.
a family, man.
That's whack,
You
man.
gotta carry that on your soul.
Because you're trying to save money. You don't retrofit the boats because you're trying to save money.
Man, you figure ain't shit going
Yeah, ain't no, yeah.
Come on. It's a
Get out.
fucking lake.
Let's get out of here.
What happens on a
Right.
lake? You catch big bass. You know why? Because we feed the bass into the fucking lake. It's not. They what? Yeah. It's horrible.
Okay, so here's another story. This story is about to piss me off.
Uh-oh.
Let me just say, all of the stories that get laid out in front of us, of course, I think it's by design.
Right? Oh, of course.
You've heard it said before. Radio, television, movies, all of that shit is programming.
Programming.
So Forbes came out and, was like big upping. What's the youngest Kardashian?
Oh.
You know her name. Kylie Kardashian.
Kylie Jenner.
As the
You know her
youngest,
name.
she's Kylie Jenner, right?
Yeah.
As the youngest, billionaire, like almost.
Yeah,
And
almost
then people start donating money to her just to get her to be the youngest.
Self-made billionaire, supposedly.
Here's more, my lord. Take my bowl. Here's more.
The shit that's crazy to me, man, is okay. America's an amazing place where you can just come up with some wild shit, right?
Right.
Fucking, cat nut perm.
Right.
If you want your cat's balls to be smooth, right? And then there's a market all of a sudden. Cat nut perm,
Not her.
right?
Largely dominated by white folks. Let's just be honest.
But I'm just saying, like, you can become rich off of the dumbest shit.
The dumbest shit.
The thing that bothers me, like, if you read that Forbes article, like her sister before her,
Right.
who popularized braids and big asses.
Yes. Thank you.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry. What?
The fuck?
Yes.
Hold on.
Aren't you forgetting Bo Derek?
No.
No.
Fuck no.
No.
Aren't you
Fuck that.
forgetting black women?
Yes.
Black women been
That was
walking
the
around
point
for.
of the-
Yeah, just stop with your jokes.
Yes.
Right now, we need to find the emergency brake. Okay, so I just don't understand how Kim Kardashian can be credited with, being, the vanguard
Right.
of fat asses and braids, when that is an African, Black American, whatever term, Moorish.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. Nairobian, Ethiopian, Ghanaian.
Right.
How can they be credited for how we look every day?
Because she's not fully melanated, and so they can give the credit to her without actually giving the credit to black people. So
Why-
they can
Yes.
admire it without giving the credit to black people.
Let's take a deeper look at the word credited. Okay.
Yes, let's do that, Jeff.
Credited implies that there's an authority that can bestow
Yes,
this
no doubt.
particular credit
Yes, sir.
on or down upon
Preach, sir.
whoever it is.
Yes, indeed.
Which means we need to believe
Answer.
the pedestal.
Answer him, Lord.
If you don't believe the pedestal,
Don't believe
then
the
there is no elevation.
Speak
No
to
doubt.
him.
But they're the authority in Caucasian world. So when they give the accreditation in their world, that's what goes down.
Exactly.
We know it's bullshit on that.
Absolutely.
Who created it, but the people
Absolutely.
inside they don't know. Just like you said, Bo Derek.
Yeah, it's almost like you say lion, Lion. That big motherfucker in the cage can't read. That's some shit you doing.
Right.
That's your shit. You
Right.
might as well call him total package
Right.
energy or headphone. Okay, because he's not in this lion agreement.
Right.
He's looking at you going,
Jeff,
get a little closer, huh?
Jeff, if he could speak,
Oh.
what would be his name? What would he call himself?
What would he call himself?
Yes.
Nigga hungry.
I loved
The dark ones seem to have some connection to us.
the best lion
The white
name.
ones do not.
Oh shit.
Wow.
The best lion name I've ever heard was on some fucking National Geographic show.
Oh yes, yes.
Toi
The
Dunela.
dude. That dude. If y'all don't know, y'all gotta look
Y'all
up
gotta
that
look
damn
that
video.
shit up.
Y'all gotta look that video
Toi
up.
Dunela?
Goddamn.
Why?
Why?
That's one of the
Bad
best videos you ever
motherfucker?
seen.
Hey,
You talking about gangster?
hey.
You talking about being
Hey.
gangster?
They might have killed him.
Man.
Because he was
He was
a
gangster.
real ass African lion.
Oh, he was a real nigga with his shit.
The white man was like, the locals call him
Yep.
Toi Dunela,
Yep.
which means he who hunts with fire.
Whoops ass.
Well, goddamn.
Which means I will
Oh my God.
sincerely fuck you up.
Y'all have got to look that video up.
He might have
It's
named
insane.
himself that
Oh
shit.
my God.
Toi Dunela. That nigga there. He had a black mane and everything.
That nigga there.
That nigga there.
Hey, I want to give some context also to this big ass shit. So, and if you go to, there's some artifacts from Kemet where they have these small figures of these little black women with braids in their hair and fat asses, like it's crazy. And these are like hundreds of thousands of years old. But recently, there was a woman called Venus Hottentot, and this was like This was like the late 1800s, early 1900s, and she had like the fattest. Her ass was like crazy fat, and it was so big. She was so admired that when you see the ancient Victorian times where they wearing those big camisoles and all that type of
bustle.
shit, all that type of shit, they were mimicking her big ass. Where they look like
big
they're wearing
bustle on the
big
dress.
umbrellas.
Right.
Yeah, they were like that's supposed to be Venus Hottentot's ass.
No, what's crazy is this is why you got to get my homeboy Furpo Carr. You got to get Furpo Carr's book on poisoned words, poisoned minds.
Yeah, Furpo Kizzle, shout out.
I want to make sure I'm saying this right. Furpo is not a motherfucking joke.
No.
His book broke down every racist word in the dictionary. He takes it all the way back to etymology, the study of etymology, and he breaks down the origin of words. Very powerful book. Wicked words, poisoned minds, racism in the dictionary.
I just can't figure out how to
And
make
when
that
he
brilliant.
he breaks down, there is a Greek term for white women's ass that means beautiful.
Really?
And then there's a
mean
Greek term
Doesn't mean flatten.
for black women's ass that means hideous or some shit. It's crazy. It's
No, I
fucking-
know that word too. I just can't remember.
It's some shit, stereotypes or some shit.
You're right.
It don't mean pita bread.
Jeff.
Okay.
You
Black
better run
white
your
women.
ass up out of here. Now
White women's ass just started looking good. Let's put that on the record. Let's put that on the record. As asses, y'all asses start looking good when they start looking like our asses. If you need, let's just go back.
Hormones in the meat.
Yeah, to Marsha back then.
Okay, stop. I want you to quit right now.
Okay.
But so,
Knock it
guys,
off.
look up Venus Hottentot because she was the first big ass craze in the world.
All right, so-
mass ass craze.
Oh, there it is. Calliopeia.
Yep.
Stereotypes. These guys must have the book. That's good. I like that. There's some guys in the chat room that have the book. The reason why I bring up the Kylie Jenner story is because Pat McGrath Labs is worth $1 billion.
That's the one that makes her.
She
her stuff.
surpasses Kylie Cosmetics, and
Go ahead,
she's a
sister.
sister.
Go ahead.
What?
See, they gonna pick and choose who they get a highlight to.
How about it?
With all of the self-made entrepreneur talk after Forbes dubbed Kylie Jenner a self-made billionaire, Black Twitter got to work presenting some facts about a real self-made boss chick. Pat McGrath is a legend in the makeup world, according to the Huffington Post. She was born to a Jamaican single mother, and the self-taught fingers only makeup artist recently taught her talents to the lab and created her own makeup line.
Wow.
The makeup mogul is not only well respected in the fashion industry, she now is the top earner in the beauty industry after multinational investment firm Eurazeo Brands announced it bought a $60 million minority stake in her 2-year-old brand.
Oh my God.
Pat McGrath
2
Labs. Yes.
What? In 2 years?
The investment pushed the company's full valuation at more than $1 billion, according to WWD.
No,
Valuation of $1
you say her
billion.
mama was Jamaican?
Yes, for comparison, Kylie Cosmetics is at an alleged $800 million, according to Kris Jenner. So there's a sister out there, Pat McGrath,
Who mama was Jamaican.
whose bona fide worth is $1 billion. Now, let me just say, why does this matter?
Yeah, why doesn't it matter?
Why y'all picking and choosing who y'all want to blow up? See, we done told y'all how this world works. Now, number one, the motherfuckers who run the world are over here. It's our time right now, America.
Yeah.
Big time. We run the world. So if our politicians are not elected, they're selected. What makes you think our entertainers? They not elected by you.
No doubt.
No.
They select who they
Hell
want
yeah.
in front of your ass.
Yes.
They not selecting this sister who's born of a single parent, a Jamaican woman who's already worth $1 billion.
They can't do that because then 1 million other blacks, little kids want to, you can do that? And boom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got a problem then. So they got to keep that shit under wraps.
We not helping you
Hell
with
no.
your narrative.
We're not gonna put nobody up in the motherfucking on the pedestal that you motherfuckers can point to and say, hey, Barack was on. We fucked with Barack. That's enough for you niggas.
I done told you the real reality TV is our everyday lives. Well, that motherfuckers don't want to realize that. Where the fuck your ideas come from?
Right.
Where your thoughts come from? Your good and bad ideas, where the fuck they come from? If I ask you to create a monster right now, what you gonna do is hodgepodge every monster concept you've ever seen. Well, it's got a dragon tail, it's got monkey fingers, it's got a giant sea turtle's hair, it's got
Yes, I was raping young boys in Singapore.
But no, she gets surgery.
Oh, that's what's up.
You know, she gets surgery and then she's boosted. I mean, that you co-op someone else's look, and then you get all the credit for it.
But she didn't get surgery. Oh, yeah,
But the point that I was making is there's nothing new under the sun. So they pick and choose who they want to present. Now, white people understand the flaw in logic. One of the major flaws in logic, of course, there's a few, right? There's false equivalence, there's circular logic. But another point in logic that affects motherfuckers is this. I'm just gonna keep saying it. Whether it's the truth or not, I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying Kim Kardashian is responsible for motherfucking braids and fat asses. And I'm gonna keep saying that her little sister is responsible for dick sucking lips. DSLs has been a part of our community for many years now.
Forever. Forever.
If you think that, apparently you haven't seen The Warriors, the movie about the gang from the 70s with actress Lynn Thigpen, who was playing the DJ, and all they showed was from her nose down and that sexy ass mouth. The hell lips come from y'all.
No doubt. There's an old saying from a movie from the 1920s that says, when the lie becomes the truth, print the lie. That's their narrative. That's their whole philosophy. They're going to lie and lie and lie until that lie becomes the truth. And then we're going to roll with that. Donald Trump. That's why he doubles down on every fucking thing he says, because he knows if he just keeps repeating it, that's all you're going to hear.
All you got to do is keep repeating it.
That's it.
This is how a whack-ass record becomes a hit record.
Every hour on the hour.
Hey, listen, I paid for 15,000 motherfucking plays of this song every day across
every
the country.
hour in the rotation.
Is $2 million. Play this shit on every major station across the entire nation.
Until niggas who know better find themselves going.
Dirty.
I want some bananas. Go on your pajamas. We finna go to Bahamas. Yeah.
Just keep that shit going, goddammit.
Yeah.
But people like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep that shit popping.
Come on, man.
So let's give a shout out.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Let's give
Yeah. 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 You know that new year that don't have the Y in it? It don't have the Y in it.
It don't go all the way through.
it's EAH.
Yeah. Kind of the sound you would make if a motherfucker threw a spear from 30 yards and hit you in the sternum.
A chunking sound.
Oh my God, this boy's stupid as hell.
Dude.
All right, now we get speaking of stupid.
That's how that shit sound.
Yep.
Donald Trump can't seem to dig his way out of his own Russia contradiction.
And dig his way out of his mouth.
Him and Putin.
What the fuck is going on?
Him and Pootie.
Him and Pootie been pooting together.
Him and the Pootie too.
Pootie Tang, him and Pootie Tang.
Him and Pootie Tang.
Putin Tang? That's fucking brilliant.
On Sunday,
Salty.
Sunday, President Donald Trump tweeted this. So President Obama knew about Russia before the election. Why didn't he do something about it? Why didn't he tell our campaign? Because it's all a big hoax. That's why. And he thought crooked Hillary was going to win. The message seemed clear. The entire investigation into Russia's active interference into the 2016 election was a hoax, which would be somewhat odd given that the intelligence community unanimously concluded that Russia not only worked to meddle in the election, but did so to help Trump and hurt Hillary Clinton. But given Trump's repeated refusal to acknowledge that fact, including while standing next to the Russian President Vladimir Putin last week in Helsinki, Finland, it all made a weird sort of sense. Except, of course, when Trump said, it's all a big hoax. He was actually talking about the Russia investigation currently being led by special counsel Robert Mueller. At least according to White House, this is from CNN, at least according to White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders, he's referring to the claim that his campaign had anything to do with it. First off, the fuck is going on? Is they still our rivals?
Wait, did you see that press conference with him and Putin?
Let's talk about it.
Nigga.
That's why we're here.
Nigga, he was massaging Putin's balls on stage while giving him a pedicure. Nigga.
He was.
This motherfucker was, dude. This motherfucker, you gotta see that shit, dude. Putin was literally had his hand up his ass, telling him, say
Putin
this, say
couldn't
this.
poop. His hand was up his ass. Putin couldn't poop.
Putin's hand was up Donald Trump's ass. Saying,
Putin
look,
was
say
like,
this,
get your
say
hand
this.
out my ass so I can poop.
Dude, that shit was insane.
Really?
Man, he kissed Putin's ass the whole 1 hour. It's like it was damn near 1 hour they were on. Giving
I heard he said, "Why would you? Why would you guys interfere with us?" What?
Why would they?
Then he
I
came
don't-
back
yeah.
later and said, "I didn't mean to say that."
Because he said, and really, I don't see why any reason why it would be. Because he was saying it's Russia. They were saying, well, it's Russia that hacked us. And he said, well, and honestly, I don't see any reason why it would be. And so then he came back the day later, and then threw wouldn't. I misspoke myself.
So let's just be real. America is gonna always be fucked up until white people recognize white criminality.
No doubt.
It's gonna always be fucked up.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me finish my thought before you
I
interrupt.
have never disagreed with you on this level. Oh my God.
That's fine. You get to
Okay,
disagree.
I'll shut up.
Jesus Christ. What you don't get to do is interrupt.
And interrupt, nigga. Now sit there and hush your mouth and disagree like the black women do in church when the pastor start talking about shit they don't like.
But no, this is what I'm saying. America got all of these double standards and bullshit beliefs, apple pie and hot dogs.
Right.
Listen, I like down south white folk.
Come on now. Come
Because
on.
down south
They tell
white
you the
folk,
real shit.
listen here, I don't fuck with
Yep.
niggas.
They tell you the real shit.
Let me tell you something, you guys are monkeys.
Yeah.
The Bible says you're monkeys. And we don't fuck with monkeys, okay? Jesus is white. You know,
Jesus is white.
white power. Jesus is white.
Let me put it this way. All right. Let's just say for some unfortunate, unforeseen bullshit that winds me up on a boat cruise with some of you niggers. I mean, you know.
Niggers?
I'm not talking about the ones that buy the tickets. I'm talking about, you know, the ones work down in the engine room. Anyway, this boat starts sinking, and I'm in the water, and it's a life raft full of niggers. Y'all gonna let me drown. That's how I feel about niggers. I'm gonna drown. Must be time the Lord must be calling me home. The Lord must be calling me home, because he certainly don't want me in no life raft full of niggers. I can tell you that right now.
Touch a nigger hand.
Touch a nigger. How am I gonna get in the boat without touching a nigger hand? Somebody gonna explain that to me? You gonna explain that to me? How am I gonna deal with therapy with that?
Timmy?
You want to explain that to me? All right then. I guess it's time for me to go.
And I think that's real.
Nope.
Because at the end of the day, we get fed like a lot of euphemisms and a lot of platitudes.
Oh, God.
And we're supposed to buy into it. This is one of my major arguments against politics. Now, we need politics, but let's deal with politics in the way that politics is set up. Politics is the mafia.
It is.
Let's deal with politics the way
Straight to-
politics deals with
straight to
you.
mafia.
Right. It's like some mafia shit.
Yes.
Now we come together and we on some gangster shit as a unit, and we've got some plans and some demands.
There's something called the National Prayer Alliance or National Prayer Breakfast or something like that, where it's supposed to be Christian, but the law states that there's a separation between
Church and
state. So, and also when you're a church 501c3, you can't be politically active legally. So what they do is most politicians join this organization, and the activities of the organization are kept silent. You can't tell. So you have to sign a non-disclosure when you join this thing. But somebody came out and broke it down and said this is the major the lobbying hub for Washington. So when everybody joins this little club, and this is how you get your lobbying on low key without them finding out. This the little secret organizations that they set up that you don't know shit about. This is how they move through these little back channels and do everything. Gangster shit.
But see, this goes back to my initial point. Like, we gotta get clear. White people gonna be able to do shit that's contradictory in the country that they control.
Right.
So let's just get clear on that. If it was like Barack Obama was on eggshells the whole fucking time.
Pins and eggshells, spikes and eggshells.
If you do one single solitary thing that reminds us of regular niggas.
Yeah. If you stomp your foot while you laugh.
That reminds us of
Stomp your
regular
foot while you
niggas.
laugh. Eat barbecue sauce and try to get your feet out the way. Or your gators out the way of the sauce while you at a
This nigga is being too black. He being way too black right now.
Okay? Play dominoes and slam down the one that's worth 20.
But
That's
do you
what
understand what I'm saying? Donald Trump has repeatedly, during his presidency, just said, fuck American tradition, authority, culture.
He's supposed to bring America down.
I get it. I get it.
Thank you.
I get it, but what I'm saying is, you couldn't have a black man do that.
No.
No, that was not his.
No.
That was not his position in the game.
A black man could not just be like, fuck America.
Oh, hell
Do you
no.
know what the black man was?
I got this position now. Fuck y'all. They would have been like,
Hold on. No.
okay, we got you.
Almost. Gotta be quicker.
We're gonna have a convertible ride waiting for you.
Yeah. We about to
roll you up in Dallas, nigga.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in Dallas.
We about to Dealey Plaza your ass in front of everybody.
You're gonna drive past a grassy knoll.
Right.
It's gonna be a lot of things.
And your head is gonna disassemble in Michelle's lap.
But the real shit, Putin, the motherfuckers who run Putin are the same people who run everybody over here. They just doing it through the back channels from Russia. See, Trump is owned by those banks in Russia. The banks in Russia are owned by the same motherfuckers around the world who own all the banks. The banking family, that banking cartel.
Right.
So that's just on the quiet end. That's a way for them to be able to control American politics without actually without a paper trail.
But then I think we need to fix some things too, because black people approach politics like religion. They think by participating in politics, shit's gonna change like religion. And what I'm saying is, y'all got to be as gangster as the preachers in religion.
Right.
With politics. Y'all got to be like, fuck that. Let's get in here and be on some gangster shit and unify and be trying to rob these niggas the way we be getting robbed.
You niggas is writing the rant for me. Thank you so much.
Well, good.
But America is
lately,
supposed to...
Somebody needs to.
But as you were talking about, until America deals with their crimes, this is the karma of America right now. This is why they're going to fall, because of all the bullshit, all the destabilizing everyone else's government in the world, all the racist bullshit that they've done on the low, that literally the stealing of America. They stole this damn land, and all the over the 200 treaties that they had with the native nations that they
broke 196 of them.
Right. So all of that shit, you have to pay the karma back. And most people and most of the descendants of those people were like, well, we didn't do it, but you're not trying to dispel any of that karma.
No.
You're not coming back and say, we know what, that was fucked up what our ancestors did, kid. You want some of this land back.
Right.
You're just chilling in Malibu and wherever the fuck in your nice house, getting white privilege.
Your granddaddy stole my lowrider. Lime green 6-deuce Impala on baskets and Vogues, hitting switches. I done built that shit, and now you gonna drive down my block hitting them switches talking about, it wasn't me. Right. My granddaddy stole this car. Okay.
Hey, nigga, watch the 3-wheel motion, nigga.
Right. I'm getting 3-wheel. I know this shit. Man, you put these pumps in here nice.
Nigga, watch me in this corner, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, nigga.
So again, I'm not saying we should be, or we should continue as a race, black people should continue to be apolitical. I'm saying no. We can't be apolitical. We have to engage in the political process, but we just have to engage as gangsters.
And you got to know the law.
Too many people engage in the political process in the same way they engage in the religious process. Let's march. Let's create banners.
Right.
Let's post the sticker that says, I voted on IG. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Right.
Like,
you trying to affect the game from the stand.
It says, I voted.
Well, they got a secret society on the back end, literally controlling the fucking government through a society that's not even supposed to be connected with the government. That show you guys are you up here above ground showing your whole hand in poker.
Right.
Well, they running the whole game.
Back in the day,
from under the deck.
Back in the day, black people used to be Republicans. And then the Republicans said,
we want to be one.
The Republicans said, how tight is your taint? Can we...
We've already got a Timmy Tight top. That's not what we need. We need a Timmy Tight taint.
We need a Timmy Tight taint, and I think the black taint is...
So looking very nice. Right?
It's a very attractive taint.
Now wait a minute. Black people were... This is what cracked me up with... Oh, I heard this one young Muslim brother say this, and goddamn. Republican and Democrat are terms white people use to describe one another. They ain't talking about you. Okay, when you was a Republican, black people used to be Republicans. Okay, how long after slavery was that? How many Republican black folks swung and twisted in the fucking wind? Are these the same Republican black folks that couldn't ride the bus in the front?
Watch this.
Get the fuck out of here with that
Watch
shit.
this.
I'm a Republican.
Watch this. We become Democrats. And what Democrats do is kumbayas to death.
Man.
Yes.
Right to Planned Parenthood.
Yep.
Oh, you've been shot? Here's some NyQuil.
They're definitely the betas of the two.
You know how much it costs to raise a child. You don't have the money. It would be cheaper to suck it out of you. So 53% of the abortions that happen in New York happen in inner city communities. Not to say, well, damn, okay, I understand reproductive responsibility. So you mean to tell me ain't nobody fucking and getting pregnant in the affluent hood?
Right.
All these motherfucking, all of these goddamn Planned Parenthoods is next to the church and a liquor store?
Yeah. All they're saying is we don't like your plans.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of bullshit that happens too that the Democrats do to us.
Man, Democrats
And
are
then-
just as
Oh my
just
God.
as fucking culpable.
That's the same wing. The Republican and Democrat, left and right wing,
Same shit.
are parts of the same filthy
Yep.
fucking vulture.
Yep.
How do you not get that? How do you?
Wait, listen, Hillary was robbed.
Oh,
Right. Right.
Okay, listen, hold on. There's 3+ million votes that weren't counted. And then there were 13,000 African American males
Right.
that had the audacity to vote for
forget.
Trump.
I'm gonna tell you how that nigga sounds
Wait
in
a
the
minute,
rant.
hold on.
I'm gonna tell you how he sounds in the rant.
But then you have to come back and say, this bitch is a murderer.
Oh my God, of a brother.
You want us to stop and accept a murderer.
How about Ron Wilson, 2 in the back of the head?
Her and her husband?
Man, they super gangsters.
Because he plays the sax, he's black.
Dude, so gangster. There's a movie called American Made that just came out with Tom Cruise.
Yep.
And if you guys don't know about the Hillary and Bill shit, so Bill was dealing dope, allegedly.
Governor of Arkansas.
Allegedly, when he was governor of Arkansas, he was dealing dope with the owner Tyson Chicken. Was in Arkansas. And so he got caught by the police. All these, the FBI, the ATF, all these
Swooped in on
motherfuckers
his ass.
swooped in on him at the same time.
Yep.
took his ass to the law office, whatever. Who was it, like the governor or the prosecutor or something? So she was like, "You going down?" And so he was just all calm and nice, and he was like, "You know what?" He said, "You're gonna get a call in a minute, and you're gonna have to let me go." So sure enough, on the phone, Bill Clinton calls. He goes and sits out in the hallway, and he was like, "Guys, can I buy you guys some cars or something like that?" We're like, "Buy you trying to bribe us?" He was like, "No, I just don't want you guys to have to do, to waste your time." It's like, "What do you mean? You ain't going nowhere." So she comes out of the office and says, "Fucking let him go." Bill Clinton told her to let this motherfucker, the drug dealing motherfucker, that was drug dealing, the biggest drug dealer in the country at that time, known. Bill Clinton told her to go.
So what's my point? My point is, if you're doing business with a drug dealer, if you're doing business with a gangster, why are you seeing the gangster in the same light as a savior? I'm talking about the black community at large who want to be pro-political. Hillary Clinton is the savior. Wait a minute. Can she be the savior of black people?
With the term super predator on her back.
Right. And still see Margaret Sanger
As her hero.
as a hero.
You're right.
That has to be. Listen, you want the black vote? You got to come down and say, this is why I like Margaret Sanger. And then let us decide from there.
Right.
You know, Margaret Sanger wore very nice patent leather shoes. And I appreciate her dress. Then we say, oh, that's why you fuck with Margaret. Oh, okay. It wasn't because she thought black people were weeds.
Right. That
And she
needed to be
paid
pulled
off.
out.
And she paid off the black clergy to convince us to participate in Planned Parenthood. It wasn't because of that.
Or she gave 11 meetings at different at 11 clan
Right.
clan
You like the faux fur jacket she had on.
Right. You like them shoes.
You get what I'm saying? How is she your hero and you are advocate at the same time? And there's black people out there banging the drum for Hillary.
No doubt.
Big time.
What the fuck? I be confused. So again, when we talk about politics, I think politics affect black people on a local level.
Yes.
more than on a national level.
Right.
So we should come together, coalesce, cooperate, collaborate on the local level to get laws changed that affect us. There's a racist sheriff, let's vote his ass out.
Oh, God.
Right?
No doubt.
If there's a racist mayor, let's vote his ass out.
That's right.
If there's a
That-
racist superintendent,
That's where you guys have power. Nationally, you don't elect the person in that office, but locally, you guys can do that. But the national does affect you in this way, where Trump he rolled
hold
back
on,
all
hold on,
Obama
Kev.
shit.
Keep saying shit that Jeff disagrees with.
What?
It affects him like kryptonite. Say more.
Locally, going local, going local. You don't like your local elections aren't affected like that.
Must make niggers stop. Can't live in nigger political propaganda much longer. Arg.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, listening to the ZOWHAT Morning Show. This is our current event show. We cover a lot of shit on this show. Usually at the 12 o'clock hour, we get out of the way of the bull in the china shop. Who is that? Jeff Brown. Jeff Brown is our resident bull. He's a Taurus, by the way. And he has an intellectual rant. It's going to come up in 4 minutes. Before we get to that rant, let's transition to another topic. It's another one of these stories, man. What are we going to do about it? Nothing.
Nothing.
Police called on a black man entering his own business with a key. Shit sounds like comedy, right? We can't write this stuff. In yet another case of selling beverages while black.
Why do you have a key to that place?
It would only be
going
better
in?
if, like, his picture was on the front of the building.
Oh my, yeah, seriously.
In yet another case of selling beverages while black, an African-American man who owns a high-end lemonade business in San Francisco said he had the police called on him after he entered his own store. You know, niggers don't like lemons.
Niggas don't like lemons.
That was the telltale sign of us to apprehend you. Niggers and lemons don't go together.
No lemons in Africa, nigga.
Doesn't that lemon strike you as a little small to be a watermelon boy?
Black and yellow doesn't go together.
Fuck Wiz Khalifa.
Only black people play for the Steelers.
Right.
Niggas and lemons don't go together.
Victor Stevenson, right? Opened Gourmet. Oh, this is
Gourmet,
cool.
that's nice.
Gourmet.
That's
I
a
like
dope-
that.
yeah.
That's a dope name. Gourmet last week and entered with his key on Thursday to check his security system. He told AJ, right? Minutes later, he was swarmed by 4 cops with one resting his hand on his gun, Stevenson said. What? Come to find out, somebody in the neighborhood called the cops and said that I was breaking into my own business, Stevenson said. The police asked him to prove that he owned. Prove
You
that
don't need
this
to.
your spot, nigga.
He doesn't need to do that if he has a key to the place.
If I find one seed in this lemonade, my nigga, I know you don't own this
Now
place.
wait just a goddamn minute.
That's some bullshit.
I can't even afford to live in this fucking neighborhood. You're telling me this is your house? You don't clean it? You're not delivering
You don't
this?
clean it.
You live here. All right, let me put this another way before I have to shoot you.
Before I have to shoot you.
When you go get your mail, and you walk down to the mailbox, when you pull it out, does it have this address on it? This is where you stay. So you're not these people's driver.
Are you sure?
You sure about that?
That's some
Now,
bullshit.
here's
I need you to pull a lease out of your ball sack right now. Pull a lease, not out of your ass. Anybody can pull something out of their ass. I need you to pull a lease out of your scrot.
You heard me.
what is happening? What is happening in America today, man? What's going on?
And he didn't need to do that either.
The
He had a key.
motherfucker had a key. Now, the Bay Area has always been progressive. Has always
Right.
been, Berkeley and
That's right. They got Oaksterdam,
civil
yeah.
rights and, and hey, man, peace and love. When did the racists move to the Bay Area? Because the Bay Area was a safe haven for a lot of interracial relationships.
Yeah, right.
When the super gentrification came in,
That's what
What's been going on?
they've been
all them
gentrifying-
light-skinned
yeah.
girls live in the Bay.
They've been gentrifying the shit out of that place, especially since that's a place called Oaksterdam, like up in Oakland, and so it's like a little weed hub spot right there, and so that was like one of the first places that when California legalized weed, they built that spot up there. So all that money has been coming through there, and they re-gentrifying the place. So when you got you building the place up, you're gonna have people coming through there and Caucasian
So you're talking
people
about
coming through there.
You talking about Silicon Valley? Silicon Valley has made living in the Bay.
And,
Like
yeah.
if you make $117,000 a year, you qualify for low income
Right.
in the Bay, because especially in San Francisco.
Because a box
Right,
of
the rent, you
cornflakes
can't
is
live
$12.
there, so you have a lot of people are living in Oakland because this is too expensive to live in
Right.
San Francisco.
The rent in San Francisco right now for a 2-bedroom is like $8,000 a month.
Yeah,
Hell no.
Some,
it's crazy.
Some crazy.
Yeah, my pops live in Oakland, so yeah, shit is no joke.
Fuck, man. But what does that got to do with motherfuckers just calling the police on a dude running a... First off, that lemonade better have crack in it. Because you got a spot in San Francisco, probably one of the most expensive places to live in
Right.
the world.
Yeah.
Nigga, what's in the lemonade that you can open up? What? I'm just saying.
There's a restaurant actually called Lemonade. So Caucasian motherfuckers drink lemonade. They drink that shit like motherfucker gourmet lemonade.
Everybody drink lemonade,
But
nigga.
no,
Shit.
them motherfuckers drink that shit.
He
like
gonna
crazy.
make it some white shit.
No, I'm not.
Caucasian
That's where-
motherfuckers love lemonade,
Where
man.
did he put it? He put it in. I guarantee you, he put it in the spot where he trying to get Caucasian dollars. I'm telling
Right.
you, nigga. That's where he put that shit. That's why Caucasian
Now I
called the
gotta
police
give
on
him
him.
this. I gotta give him this.
That shit sounded crazy.
Black folks
No.
like lemonade,
They do.
just not enough to pull over and buy it. Okay, we like lemonade at Ralph's. We like lemonade
At home.
Look, Keisha selling some lemonade.
half
That's
a-
cute.
pour
Give your
half
Uncle
a-
Charles a cup like that.
Half a bag of sugar in the
ain't
lemonade.
Niggas ain't on their way somewhere and going, yeah, lemonade, nigga. No, we don't do that.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning into the ZOWHAT Morning Show, you caught us right on time for the intellectual rant. Brought to us by comedian, actor, New Tifus. Brown.
Jones,
Jeff.
Jones. New Tifus Jones.
No, Jeff.
Oh, shit, watch. Entertainment is the palette. Entertainers are the paint colors. And they who control the media have the brushes, creating a picture in your mind. Think that through. Change the picture. They're painting the picture, but you standing right there. They painting the picture in front of you. You do understand you can pick up your own brush. You can change that picture. You can run your hand across it and smear it. But whatever you do, don't just sit there and take the picture at face value. A lie becomes the truth because it bullies time. Lies are bullies to time.
Wow.
I created bell bottoms and afros. Bullshit, Jeff Brown. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't create no bell bottoms. That came before you. Push that down 5 years. I created bell bottoms and afros. Bullshit, Jeff Brown. You didn't create that. What's the matter, Time? You getting a little tired? What's the matter, Time? Are people running out of you who could refute me? Well, now I'm going to bully you a little bit, Time, and I said I did it. What you got to say? You ain't got to say much, because again, people are forgetting and people are dying. And I'm telling more people this story as people forget and people die. And as I bully Time pretty soon, that lie becomes a truth. Now, let's look at voting really quick for you Jasper-ass shade tree house coons out there that really think this shit works. Okay. You are aware that the world...
Just go ahead, Jeff.
Okay. That was actually Timmy's tight top talking.
Timmy.
Damn it, it's shit! I was made for a smaller man! Why? Can't you just wear a fucking hoodie? Shit! Okay, anyway.
His top was talking.
Somebody help me! He doesn't have to do this many push-ups! You are aware that the world is written in 7th grade language. You are aware of that, right?
Right.
You are also aware that truck driving school is not quite as long as law school, right? Like there's no truck driving school version of Harvard.
Right.
So, you want me to believe
Debbie Dudson.
that I have no fucking idea what that means.
You don't? Oh my God.
You want me to believe that the people who went to Harvard that run the world are beholden to the fucking 7th graders to pick them? They put the power of the universe in the common man's hand. You really believe that shit? Voting in black people. Think about this. You starting at voting makes about as much sense as you washing your car while it's on fire. You got a couple of other issues you need to deal with first. Okay, I'm not saying voting. I'm not saying that voting is not viable. I'm saying that your ass ain't ready. You coming up to, you know what you want to do? You want to show up at the Preakness Stakes.
Here we go.
Win first place and ain't got no horse and no money. You're just a fucking spectator. That's what you are when it comes to voting. Do you know why? Because you haven't bought a fucking horse. You too busy spending your money on your outfit to know that you need to buy a horse in order to get in the race.
You had to have a vehicle.
You got to, what are you just throwing your money? This is what you sound like. When you argue over issues on the ballot, you make about as much sense as slaves arguing over what whip. How long should the noose be? What time should we start picking? Should we get barbed wire to keep the pigs and the slaves in? How are any of those issues that slaves should give a fuck about? All this shit you supposed to be giving a fuck about don't have nothing to do with you. You want to make change? Here's how we make change. You got to hit the oppressor in his wallet. And unless and until we are all ready to go, hey, Flint water is still in crisis, so we're not going to drink Arrowhead water. And the people at Arrowhead go, wait, what do we have to do with it? Nothing. And that's why we're not fucking with you.
Right.
We gonna fuck with businesses as random as Trayvon, as random as Mike Brown, as random as Philando Castile. Bing, Target. We not gonna buy nothing from Target for 10 years. Wait, what the fuck did we have to do with it? Nothing. That's why we fucking with you like this. Until we start doing, that's where it starts. It starts here. It starts with going, you know what? Fuck the NFL. Let's start the NLF. The Negro League Football. And you motherfuckers can watch football without niggas, which is rugby, by the way. We're going to take all the excitement out.
What the hell?
We're going to take all the run backs out. We're going to take all the run it to the house out. We're going to take all the beast mode and go home. You know why? You know what you need to start a league? Some grass, a ball, and some niggas. That's it.
Wait. And some money.
And some money. Well, I wonder where we would get that since we spend $1.3 trillion each year. All I'm saying is stop pretending that you are in the game. You just around it. I'm done.
Jeff Brown brings up some interesting points. I, as his friend.
You couldn't write this, you said so. You couldn't write this. But what's scary is somebody did. Somebody wrote right now. 50, 100 years ago. Somebody wrote right now. What you are living is not by coincidence, ladies and gentlemen. And the heat is about to turn up on y'all monkey asses. Watch.
Let me just say it again, man. Jeff really undercuts one through line in his rant, and that's unity. Can't do none of that shit without unity.
None of it.
Right.
Zero.
Organization and unity. You can't do none of that without that. You got to understand, black people don't have $1.3 trillion. That's what black people consume.
Right.
And this is the irony is the government sees you as a group of people that consume, but that consumption is not a unified consumption. Do you understand? Like, oh, we all agreed to consume this much.
Right.
Right.
No, that's a disaggregate form of consumption. Again, we are a disaggregate people. This leads me into my next fucking sad ass story. What's going on with 50 and Mayweather?
Who?
Uh-oh.
I mean, they posting shit about each other back and forth on Instagram, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Listen, one thing we have mastered in America as black people is our public disdain for each other. We got that shit down to a goddamn science. Saying I don't fuck with you and I don't support you and I ain't got your motherfucking back is some of the easiest. I mean, we have mastered that shit on a Michael Jordan level. On a Michael Jackson level. Michael Jackson said, nigga, it ain't a full spin unless I hit it 5 times and land on my toes.
Right. Right.
So when it comes to dissing each other,
That's what I'm talking about, Mike.
you know, everything about us is about what we can do to expose one another, how we can shit on one another, who's the biggest shitter.
What are those?
You know what I'm saying?
That's played out.
Yeah, man. Something like what happened to the behind closed doors?
Right. Don't,
Let me holler at you, nigga.
man, nigga, let me
Let me
smack you in private.
let me
so.
holler at you for real, like on some real. And if we gotta box a little bit, we gotta box a little bit. But let me pull you to the side, dog. Like I don't fuck with what you talking about, and you don't fuck with what I'm talking about. So let's fucking sit down and see what the major issue is between the two of us like men. What happened to manhood? You did a show that I really liked. I heard the fucking replay. I had to hear a replay because you don't really show up for your show anymore. But
I will be here Thursday. Oh my God.
Fuck you, Jeff. I'm gonna take it away from you. But
Do this again.
I'm just gonna take it away from you, Jeff. But what I heard on that show, it was an amazing show. You had a guest on with you. The show was so powerful because you had young cats calling in for uncle advice.
Right. Well, that's my new lane.
No, the shit was fire. He was
Thank
like,
you, brother.
first off, you gotta have a truck. You in the dig? If you got a truck,
You ain't got to be broke.
you gonna work. Because niggas need a nigga with a truck.
Oh my God.
That's true.
And somebody always gotta move.
Yep.
And somebody gonna holler at you.
Ain't so you need that refrigerator moved.
right.
Somebody need a refrigerator.
Somebody got a yard full of shit.
Somebody got a brand new stove that they ain't using.
Right.
You see, you need a truck. So Jeff's, I listened to the show. I said, well, goddamn, this is a great story. This is a great. Kids was calling in, young kids. Man, I got 2 baby mamas and
Right.
I got child support. And, nigga, you fucked up. Okay? First off, hug your fuck up. What you do
up.
is put your arms around your fuck up.
And give it a big old squeeze.
You squeeze your fuck up. And now,
Need to squeeze the shit out of your fuck up.
claim your fuck up as if it's one of your kids.
It was on some of that shit.
I said, this is some old nigga logic. I fuck with this.
Yes.
It was a great show. What do we have to do to talk to the people in our community, the brothers indeed, to say, come on, man, all of us is acting passive aggressive and bitch assy because of social media. How do we fix that, Jeff? Come on.
You know what? I think society needs and it's coming. There's going to be a tremendous shakeout. What I think, one of 2 things is going to happen. Either we are going to go down a bitch assness road that is into oblivion, or all this shit's gonna collapse and all your bitch shields will be down. The bitch shield will be down.
Speak on the bitch shield.
Bitch shield. I'm gonna talk shit to this man, to one of these cats right here. I'm gonna talk loud, so people will
Right.
gather around and break it up.
Right.
I'm gonna talk
Yep.
loud,
Yep.
so that when
Yep.
you hit me and knock me down, now instead of I brought it to you like a man, but I can't take them doorknobs like a man, so now you got to go to jail. All of that's going away.
Wow.
A man pushes me down for talking to his woman, and I take my gun out and shoot him in the chest, and that's that. Oh no, that's gone, because we about to tribe up, and it ain't gonna go like y'all think. You ain't gonna. In the words of KRS-One, we have been here forever.
Forever and ever.
And ever and ever. And we will be here forever. You're not going to get rid of us like you think. It ain't going to go. First off, white folks like killing. They don't like dying. That's where the cruise missile come from.
That's where the cruise missile comes from. Say more. Go deeper.
drones.
Yeah. Oh, we like dying. That's why we got drunk or killing. Like white folks like winning. They don't like fighting. They like winning. That's why everybody gets a trophy. That's why we have a world football. We are the best in the world, but we don't let nobody else play against us. How the fuck you the best
Right.
in the world?
Right.
I'm okay. I'm the best cook in the world in my house. Okay? If you're gonna compare me to my son who's 11,
In my house.
no shit. So that shit, once the bitch shields come down, once I can't just talk some shit behind this
Right.
man's back and know that when I see him again ain't gonna be no
Right.
consequence. Oh, them bitch shields coming down, shit gonna change.
Shit gon' change.
When the bitch shields come down.
When the bitch shakes come down.
Oh my God.
In the name of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, this is gonna lead us right into our next little weird ass story. A running list of things that straight men can't and shouldn't do because it projects as fruitopia.
Fruit.
Yeah. Fruit booty land.
Number 1, a man should never eat whole bananas.
I will say that because I bite my hot dogs from the middle. I bite my hot dog like this. I eat it like corn.
A man should never eat popsicles.
Yes.
Not without a fork.
Nigga.
Not without a fork.
Right? You gotta bite popsicles.
No, I chop that son bitch up. I chop it off.
I don't ever want to see a man.
I chop it off the stick.
A man should never slurp on a popsicle.
Bomb pop. Well, I tell you what,
You should never-
it's gonna be awful hard. And here's the problem: these young boys don't have these rules.
Right.
So they try to usurp their authority on their women, and they don't. The woman and the man don't understand why she don't respect him when he's standing there talking about, Keisha, I said had the truck back by 3 o'clock.
You don't put
ain't
that goddamn
listening to you,
popsicle down.
She don't even know why she ain't listening to you.
Right.
And you don't know why she ain't listening to you. It's because you eating that popsicle like a dick.
Right. A man should never eat lollipops. Suckers.
I don't know about that.
I remember Telly Savalas.
Right.
Why did you go right to where Who Loves You, baby?
I remember
Who
Kojak.
loves you,
Who loves
baby?
you, baby?
I remember Kojak.
Yep, Kojak.
But if you got a lollipop in your mouth and you got a tongue ring,
That's bad. That's bad.
Oh, that's different, man.
that's different.
Oh, yeah. They got lollipops
tongue ring?
shaped like dicks now.
Oh,
A man should not know how to twerk.
no.
No.
There's men out there twerking.
Lonzo Ball, are you listening, nigga? God damn. This nigga be twerking in practice, nigga.
Let me tell you right
With
now.
that kind of daddy?
Nigga.
Let me tell you right now. Dances that are approved for manhood is cha-cha,
Let it slide.
It's the two-step, nigga. This roll,
Two-step.
two-step roll.
and slow dancing. You
That's
grind
it.
up on the girl.
That's it.
Them the 3 dances.
You don't be out there trying to outdance your girl like it's a fucking episode of Fame, nigga.
Leroy, man.
I'm gonna live forever.
Oh, shit.
I'm talking about, man. I was out there because my wife used to dance. She's like an Alvin Ailey dancer.
Oh, shit.
So
Oh, shit,
she,
with your
she,
ass.
she cuts the fucking rug.
Hell
And you
yeah.
know what I do? Elbows up.
Yep.
Pop my fingers by my ears.
Yep.
Hey, I'm right there.
Just do
I'm
two-step
I'm
roll,
right
right?
there. I'm right there.
Just let it
Every
rock.
now and then, I'll turn around. If I want to get freaky, I'll go get a chair, put my foot up on it, back her up on me, and go like this right here. That's it.
A man should never go. I've had a nigga reach out to me that we know. I ain't gonna throw him under the bus.
You ever throw him in the way?
He already under the bus. He already under the bus, nigga.
Wait. You remember when your granddaddy uncle them? When they was trying to make a point and they was like getting to it, they'll slow up and slur the word at the end. I ain't gonna. What did he say? What did he say? Though?
No, but the motherfucker, the nigga we know.
That
Okay.
nigga under the bus already.
Okay, why?
He reached out and asked me to ask you, to ask Corey, to ask Kev. I just ignored him.
Ask us what, nigga?
You just ignored him.
Because when I heard, when I read the little email, I said, oh, hey,
What is he asking? I'm still.
this shit is Mrs. Butterworth.
Okay, we'll get to it.
I was frightened.
What did he ask? So.
Yeah, what was this?
I'm putting together a trip
Oh, okay.
with a gang of men's.
Stop.
So,
Period.
right there.
Right there.
Men should not go on vacation together.
No.
Not
Oh,
without
no,
feet, not without women.
no. Wait a minute.
If you're going to Brazil, they
Right,
should.
there you go.
Yeah.
No.
Or
Listen.
Puerto Rico.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Let me explain something to you.
Or the Essence Festival.
It was
Yes.
none of that.
Oh, none of that.
Nah. It was like some weird retreat, like some man retreat.
No.
And I wanted to say, Nick. I just said, if I
fruity.
respond, I'm in the conversation.
Suck me in. You suck me in, nigga.
I don't even be in the conversation.
My whole thing was, I'm not responding.
I can't
not
get
even-
my
I'm gonna act like, you know how you read the message without opening it
Right,
to
right.
indicate
Yeah,
that you
that you
opened
don't-
it?
yeah.
Yeah. I just read the top few lines.
Right. Oh, shit. I'm gonna treat
Hey.
this like Asians treat traffic when they fuck up, and I'm not gonna even acknowledge your existence as a carbon-based life form. I'm not gonna even look. I done just cut you off, and I'm not gonna even look over there at you. I don't even
So
see this
again,
shit.
Killing me, right?
no men
Men.
should go hang with each other in foreign places.
In foreign places.
Now, if there is a particular movement of femininity, meaning we're going to the Dominican Republic, we are going to beat pussy.
Right. If these seven words have to apply as a group, we finna ride down on these bitches. If
Right.
it ain't that,
There we go. We going to
Zoe,
Brazil.
let's go to Aspen. No, that's
But nah, nigga, we not going to India to meditate together.
Hey, Zoe. Hey, Zoe, let's go to Tibet. Let's go to Tibet. I'm taking off to Tibet with Zoe.
No, and I bring all of this up to say, man, like, I think social media has effeminized a lot of men.
Oh my God.
Boy.
Am I wrong for that concept?
Hell no.
That and the corn. The atrazine
Right?
in the corn.
I think social media has made motherfuckers. First off, back in the day,
Hot corn and mayonnaise.
let me just say this. Back in the days, men had two ways, and probably more, but I'm gonna highlight two. Two ways of handling some shit with other men. Either we're gonna fight, or I'm going to avoid you.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I know what's going to happen if we get in the same room.
Because there was a hierarchy, there was a pecking order. So you had niggas who would say, I can't whoop this nigga's ass. Ain't no use of fucking with him. So let me just
I'm going to steer clear.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Let me
not
go
deal
on
with
about
it.
my
I'm going to give him this part of the woods.
Yeah, you understand?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
deal
stay
with
over
this nigga,
here.
yep.
I ain't got shit to say. I got beef with this nigga, but I ain't gonna say nothing about it. Fuck it.
'Cause I'm gonna have to scrap.
Because this nigga got the kind of money to make my mama help him bury my body. So I ain't fucking
Or
with this.
you had the other nigga. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you, nigga.
Nigga, right now,
And
nigga.
you gonna have to deal with this shit,
Hey,
motherfucker. And if
right
you wanna
now.
take it somewhere
Yep.
else, nigga,
We can do that.
Hey, nigga, right? Hey. That's
Right.
me. Right here, nigga.
Guilty as charged.
Guilty, nigga.
Guilty as charged.
Hey, nigga, I will smack the shit out of you right now,
Nigga.
nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So you understand? So now, if you're not gonna be on some old, let me holler at you in person and deal with this shit man to man, mano a mano,
Yep.
why we on the internet? I think you see what I'm saying?
Laptop gangsters.
Right.
Laptop gangsters. I've been calling these niggas.
Twitter fingers and all
right.
that shit. Because now
You
it's
typing off with dangerous.
it's on this whole concept now. I can say what I want to say. I could get off what I want to
Yep.
get off. And really, there's no real repercussions.
None. Because I don't have to see you.
I don't have to see you.
But no, you got to see me, nigga. See, you talk to one of them other niggas, you're gonna have to see me at some point in time, nigga. It's gonna happen. I'm just gonna wait. And the universe is gonna put us together and some shit is gonna go down, nigga. Unless we resolve this before that time.
Right.
So let me just say this, man. Somebody created this list. Let me just say this. This might offend you. Let me just say. Shit straight men shouldn't do.
Okay.
Straight men should not wear clothes that outline their nuts.
Well, I don't even see how that's an argument.
Absolutely, nigga.
I don't see how that's an argument.
That's not an
I
argument at
don't
all.
think any man should want to wear, and you know, hey, I ain't bragging, but that ain't keys. I don't see how any man,
Oh my god.
how should any man want to wear pants tight enough to where you can see, okay, now I'm gonna overshare. You ever take a good look at your nuts? They look like the outside of a walnut. Like them grooves and shit on it. How you gonna wear pants so tight that I can see the grooves on your ball sack?
I can
nigga?
see the nut convolutions.
Your nut maze.
Yes, your nut maze.
A nut maze.
I can see that. That's not about sexuality, nigga. That's about comfort.
Nigga, what kind of nut promotion you got running?
What kind of nigga?
Nigga, we need to stop the
Right.
skinny jean movement right now. We need that shit.
Yes.
Nigga, I am
Your
with it.
nuts are so tight against your pants, you can rub your iPhone on it and turn it on. It's a nut print, right? Yeah, my phone's on.
Kill skinny jeans today.
shit. Nut fingerprints. This is
Nut
Your
fingerprints.
nut prints.
so. And then there are some things that men back in the day used to think was gay or fruitopian,
Fruitopium.
right? But might not be considered as fruitopian today.
Is that still a drink?
I know. No, they're out of business.
Like back in the
They
day,
should come back though.
a man wouldn't exfoliate.
No.
Oh, get the dust fucked up.
Facials and motherfucking
No.
manicures and
Right.
pedicures and
2 words: ivory soap.
yeah.
All that ivory soap didn't do to my granddaddy face didn't get done. But he sure in the fuck wasn't paying you.
To rub his feet.
Oh, right. Okay.
Hey, but nowadays- but
my
nowadays-
auntie tried to get my granddaddy to get a pedicure one time. He said, wait. You mean I'm gonna pay somebody to reach down and cut my toenails? Something I do every month on the 1st anyway. On the 1st. On the 1st. Nigga, we was on the floor. You got to be out your goddamn mind. I'm gonna give somebody some money for that. I pay for what I can't do or what I don't want to do. I can cut my toenails and I want to cut them.
I do on the first.
So I'm saying some people might disagree and say, hey man, that ain't gay. To get the mani-pedi and all this other shit and exfoliate.
It ain't gay, it's soft.
You got some men that got a skin regimen.
Yeah, some niggas' feet look like fucking
I ain't
dragons.
never seen a nigga's feet.
That's you have on TV.
Now I tell you
nigga.
something that
You see the niggas, gang of niggas' feet on TV.
I
nigga.
tell you
I ain't
something.
never seen a nigga's feet, Kevin. I don't know
You
what
full of shit, nigga.
I tell you something I
foot
do.
trail.
I tell you something. Ooh, I tell you got some ugly ass feet when they shouldn't have. Deborah Winger. I saw the movie with her and Steve Martin where Steve Martin played the fake preacher. And
Martin, Deborah Winger.
Liam Neeson was rubbing
Leap of faith.
Leap of Faith, yes. Liam Neeson was rubbing Deborah Winger's feet, and I
yeah.
tell you, nigga, that foot looked like a skeleton foot. You know how the foot looks with no skin on it? How your toes look like they ain't got no skin? Watch that movie and see what I'm talking about. I was like, bitch, you should have had a foot double or something.
Got
So-
malnutrition toes.
So let me hit you with this. 75, what is it? 85% of the African American church is made up of female. I guess the other 15% is made up of gay males
Or betas. Or
betas,
hustlers.
or hustlers.
That's it.
Is it gay or soft for a man to go to church?
It's soft as baby shit, and here's why. Okay?
You praying to
Dear
another nigga.
pastors and deacons, you are the and the band.
And the band.
Y'all the only cats I respect in church. Cause all of y'all is hustling. And I get it. If you showing up every Sunday to hear that mindless nonsense as a man, you need to sit down when you pee.
Well,
Straight
shit,
up.
When he piss or he pee pee?
When he pee, no, he don't piss. He pee.
He pee pee.
He pee. He pee.
Oh, you
Okay.
got a potty?
He can't. The wife can't find her rollers because he got them all.
Oh, shit.
Is it gay to be in the choir?
Not if you're in the band. Oh no! It's not gay to be in the choir.
Yeah, 'cause
Because I'm gonna tell you what.
sometimes there's some bad bitches in the choir. Some bad bitches.
Just moved to LA. If I was a single man and had just moved to LA, or I was, God forbid, something to crash with my marriage, I'm not going to the club to get laid. Nigga, I'm going to either West Angeles or Faithful Central.
So it's not gay as long as there's always the intent of getting the woman then.
No,
you're saying?
no, I'm telling you that the dudes in the choir, they get more
Yep.
up under them robes than they are with them
Man.
robes on.
So
Yes,
that
they
you,
do.
you should go get a pedicure as long as you know there's women there getting that stuff done too.
No, not the same thing.
You know.
There's a difference between
'Cause you're trying to
singing.
get 'em.
There's a difference between singing and letting another motherfucker touch your feet. I'm not doing that.
Well, let me ask you this. This is gonna get wild.
Let it get wild.
Is it gay to be the shoulder that a gay man runs to cry on?
As fucking, it is as gay. It's gay. It's almost as gay.
If the gay
as
man
sitting
comes to
in a
you-
dark theater between Little Richard and Richard Simmons with a hole cut in your popcorn bucket. Does it get any more gay than that?
With a hole cut in your popcorn bucket.
Kevin, this is Steve. I need to talk to you about
I'm
Mark.
good.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nigga, Kevin ain't answering.
That's like the whole thing with me. Some people say it's homophobic to say that it's off to have gay friends. Let me put it this way. There are men who I know that are gay that I'm cool with. Like, I ain't got no beef with them. I see them, I'm like, yo, man, what's going on? How you doing? But that little trip we was talking about where we gonna converge on these bitches, I'm not calling that dude. Because he don't have, every male relationship that I have has one core through line. When a girl with a big, sexy ass walk by, we all thinking, I would tear that motherfucker up. If you don't have that through line, then you don't belong over here with these skates. You belong over there with your bowling shoes. So we put the bowling shoes with the bowling shoes and the skates with the skates. That don't mean the skates don't like the bowling shoes. That just means that when you bowling, you ain't skating.
So the final one is, because a lot of people, believe this, I guess. Is it gay to be argumentative? Because now argumentative is seen as sensitive.
Define that, though.
Emotional.
Okay.
Emotional.
We did a show now.
Yeah.
But you got to define argumentative.
Well, goddamn it, I think that's what I was doing.
No, okay. Well, is it not being afraid to defend or argue a position,
or not being able to contain your emotions,
or
not
just being
able
obstinate, or
yeah.
So which one of them?
All of them.
Okay, well then I'm guilty of number one. I'm gonna argue my point. If I have a point,
Right.
okay. Now I know to stop when I'm talking with a woman who, in the words of Chris Rock, men are at a disadvantage when it comes to arguing with women because, unlike them, we have a need to make sense. So if I'm arguing with you and I see that this is just some circular shit we doing, sure, I'll back out of that. But if I feel that we are exchanging ideas, I'll get up in that and go, no, I don't think that. No, yes, I think this. So I don't think that particular part. Oh, this is the funniest. I got to do a parody on that song. I don't think that it's fair to say that argumentativeness, if there is such a word, is feminine unless you can put it in context.
It's not, because when you're not battling, when you're arguing argue means just to make clear. That's it.
Okay.
That's all the word means. So we argue so we can have some clear sight, some perspective on whatever we're arguing about or whatever we're debating about.
Well, again, this is me just trying to ask these kind of questions because in light of, these motherfuckers, it just seems like everybody on the internet is talking shit. Everybody on the internet is trying to expose. And I'm talking about as it pertains to black men. Everybody is trying to expose and one up and talk shit. And I'm just saying, God damn it. Where are the strong silent types?
Right.
That don't indulge in petty bullshit.
Where are the niggas who used to not write letters? Because that's all we doing is writing letters right now.
Oh,
but social media gave voices to bitches. To bitch ass niggas, I should say.
Wow.
While at the same time, their fathers were taken from them. At the same time, crack. At the same time, a bunch of other shit that makes this soup of soupy niggas.
Right.
A soup of soupy niggas. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the ZOWHAT Morning Show. This is our current event show. We got on a tangent talking about what is buttercream versus what is
buttercream?
What is buttercream versus what is masculine?
You stupid.
And I'm just saying, the masculine has been attacked for a long time.
Seriously,
So
right now, it is
buttercream is on the rise.
But yeah, masculinity is being attacked like crazy right now.
Yeah.
You in the dig? Like,
And I'm gonna die with mine in my cold. You're gonna have to pry it out my hand. I am not.
Nope.
I'm through. Yes, I'm working on a special right now called Jeff Brown. I'm tired of being nice.
Not about to bitch up for you.
No,
It's not happening.
No, my manhood is not for sale, for lease, for rent. It ain't. Okay, I'm gonna call a thing until I die.
But again, they started these movements to pressure niggas into lower aggression or lower masculinity. Well, this is what the movement is. Well, then don't you agree that women?
Well, then
is
of
this
course they're
and-
labeling it too,
Right.
hyper
Yeah,
masculinity.
there you go.
Yeah.
And
That's the brand.
and for a lot of people, they tie it back in. Hyper masculinity is also tied to homosexuality because they're seeing it as an overcompensation. They're saying a normal masculine man isn't hyper masculine. Okay. And they're saying where you find a lot of hyper masculinity, you find it in sports, whether it be football or super masculine. It's like, yee.
There's just different
That's
degrees
like a
of
little dick
masculinity.
nigga buying a
Right.
motherfucking Maserati.
But there's different
You.
degrees of masculinity. There's some niggas
Right.
who, there's some niggas who, if you fuck with them, they may punch you. And then there's some niggas who, if you fuck with them, they gonna break your neck. And then these are just the way these niggas are built. That's
Let me
just
ask you a
that's just
question.
that's just how it is.
Let me just ask you this then. This is the last one for real. For real, for real. Motherfucker wear contacts. Is it gay?
I got contacts on right now, nigga.
No, nigga. Colored contacts. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, that buttery shit.
If you came in here with some sky blue contacts
Then
on,
what? Everybody put on the body. Everybody put on these motherfucking gloves and see what's happening, nigga. Round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, nigga. Let's see who get it.
if I see, hey,
Let's see who motherfucking get it, nigga. I got gear in the car, nigga. Let's put it on. Let's see what's happening, nigga.
Kev?
Let's see what's happening,
No,
nigga.
no. You're going down a dangerous road now. You are implying that just because you can fight doesn't mean that you don't like dudes. It's some dudes, you can walk your ass right over here on Santa Monica Boulevard, and it's some big, muscular gay dudes that you can't whoop and you can't stop from fucking you if they
Oh,
decide.
I guarantee you that would happen. I can do that. I guarantee you I can
I
do
can't
that.
beat the fight, but I
I
can stop
guarantee you I
that
can do
second
that,
one.
nigga. I'll
I'll
beat
stop
nigga.
that.
Oh, nigga, trust me, nigga. 35 years of motherfucking martial arts, nigga. If I can't get you off me, nigga, I deserve to die.
That is true.
I'll tell you that right now.
Let's not kill yourself during this conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, here's our next current event. I kind of don't want to talk about it, but fuck it.
The aura.
R. Kelly addresses sexual misconduct allegations on new 19-minute track, I Admit It.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, say
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, he has a
What?
19-minute song.
Fuck, a 19-minute song called I Admit It. R. Kelly is apparently looking to cash in on his sexual misconduct allegations with a new 19-minute song that addresses the accusations made against him by multiple young women. Taking to Instagram Live Sunday night, the crooner teased I Admit It, a trap-flavored auto-tune response in which he sings, I done made some mistakes, but goes on to deny allegations of sexual misconduct, right? How they gon' say, I don't respect these women when all I've done is represent 30 years. Take my career and turn it upside down because you mad I've got some girlfriends, he sings. R. Kelly admits to being with older and younger ladies and also references
Nigga, older than who?
the ongoing Mute R. Kelly campaign. I admit fucking with all the ladies.
Well, we seen you on that video.
That's both older and younger ladies. Yeah. But tell me how they call it pedophile because this shit's crazy.
Y'all talk about R. Kelly, and I'm telling you, he is pissed off. Pissed off. I'm sorry.
I need to understand. Hey, man.
R. Kelly is pissed.
This is R. Kelly has pissed on himself. I mean, here's the thing. I don't know what the fuck is going on in that dude's world. Right?
He don't own his publishing. He talks about that.
And I'm not here to judge the guy.
He talks about being broke.
But here's the thing. If you don't take a stand, people flip it the other way and go, well, what if it was your daughter that was taken advantage of? Well, first off, what is taken advantage of? And who led her over there?
Yeah. I got to look at me. Where did I fail?
Right, because my daughter gonna ask me.
Yeah, let's talk about Prima. Let's do that. Thank you. Let's talk about your daughter. Go.
Because my daughter, you want to sing? R. Kelly, I saw him at the club. Whoop whap whoop.
Right.
He said whop whoop whap.
And you like, nah.
And then I'm gonna be like,
Tell Ara to call me.
I'm going there.
I'm gonna be like, R. Kelly piss on bitches. That's what I heard.
Right.
So
Now
what
you do what you
doing?
want to do.
Or I'm gonna say we going together.
Right, we going over there.
Tell Ara to call me.
We gonna go together. Tell the R to call a nigga.
Right.
Or no, he ain't even gotta call me. I'm gonna show up at the
Right, there
studio
you go.
Right.
That's it.
with you.
If that nigga pee on you, he gonna pee on us.
Right. And then
I dare that nigga to pee on me. I just got. Okay, you see these shoes? I'm wearing Android on shoes. I dare that motherfucker. Pull your dick out. Pull your dick out. No, not me. I'm talking about Zoe. This is Zoe talking to Prima. He gonna pee on us, goddammit. I dare him to pull his dick out. Pull his burgundy Android on shoes. He gonna pee on somebody.
that's what I'm saying. Like, how is it that there's a it's almost like basketball. It's almost like basketball. Larry Bird, no athleticism whatsoever. But if he gets a little space,
That's it, boy.
he gonna kill you with that jump
Yep.
shot. Michael Jordan, all the athleticism in the world, he always created space.
Yep.
How the fuck does R. Kelly create space between child and parent? I need to understand that.
Right. Where's his room to work?
How he create space?
He didn't. You did. And I'll tell you something else.
R. Kelly want to make a record with you? Fine. Go on to the studio.
Right.
What?
Right. That's all.
Go on to the studio? Listen, I love Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson has been acquitted of all sexual allegations. He done paid motherfuckers off. He done went to trial. He done did all types of shit to get out.
Right.
I personally do not think Michael Jackson is a pedophile.
No.
No.
But in light of all the shit that's been said,
That done been said.
I would never let my kids
Your nephew can't stay over there.
go kick it with Michael Jackson by himself. You know, I really like your child's spirit, and I would just like to be in the jumper with him alone. What?
Do you know when you can do that?
Nigga, we in the jumper, my nigga.
The root word in
I'm in the jumper like this.
the root word in Neverland is never.
Oh shit, we in the jumper, nigga.
We in the jumper.
You ain't never
Everything's
finna.
gonna be we.
I'd like to take your kid to get some cotton candy.
Me too, motherfucker. I like
like
cotton
cotton
candy
candy.
too.
You can take us.
You
to
taking
do-
us, nigga.
I'd like to take your kid to the studio and listen to some music.
Well,
I'd like to hear your music too.
Yeah.
I'd like to take your kid in the kitchen and get some KFC.
I like KFC too. You got any wings, nigga?
Ain't shit you gonna do
Nope.
No.
with my kid by yourself. Nigga. No.
So that's that saying where there's smoke, there's fire.
I don't give a fuck if there's ashes.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. You kicking up flour off the ground, nigga.
I'm just saying. I love Michael Jackson, but nigga, nah.
Right. No.
Nigga, okay,
Sorry.
take it off Michael Jackson. Put it on somebody that ain't never been accused of nothing. Prince.
Right.
Nigga,
Nigga, you done had your ass out.
man.
And
Chaps.
nigga, you go to sleep and wake up with mascara on.
No.
Nah, nigga.
You
ain't
didn't.
kicking
You
my
ain't doing
kid.
shit.
No.
I would like to play basketball against Nick.
No.
I would like to dunk
Like,
on
no.
him.
Okay.
You can't no.
Fuck out of here.
Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back a little bit.
Talk about Michael.
Let's go
said
back
no.
a little bit. You said, nigga, you had your ass out. Not quite.
Chaps.
Nigga, you went
Chaps.
to a tailor.
And
You
told
called a
him.
meeting. You drove over and said, hey, you had 500 opportunities. It ain't like Janet Jackson had her titty out at the Super Bowl.
Right.
No, nigga. You had 500 opportunities to not do this. Like when you asked the tailor to make the shit, when you picked yellow, when you
When you pick yellow.
God bless the dead, Prince. Anybody that know me know Prince is clearly head and shoulders #1 in my mind with regard to music. However, nigga, them yellow pants with the ass out, nigga. You know how much thought went into yellow pants with the ass out? Do you know how many people said that? Okay, do we have
Jeff.
wardrobe ready? Well, which one is it? It's the yellow pants with the ass out.
Jeff, the worst shit I seen on Prince was, I don't know what album it was, 1999 maybe. Little Red Corvette.
Which one?
I don't
Okay,
know what the fuck it was.
What was
What's
it?
the name?
Or was it?
Sexy.
Love Sexy? Where he's
No.
on the front?
No. The
Okay,
nigga,
let the man say
listen,
it. What
the
is it?
motherfucker was laying on a bed. And he had some watercolors. And the nigga had the elbow high gloves on. And the nigga was butt ass naked, but he had the sheet pulled to the small of his back.
What bitch is that
What
for?
is that, nigga?
I said, now listen, I was a child, and I
Something ain't right about this.
This ain't good.
This make me tangle wrong.
knew. I said,
I'm not tangling right. I tangle right when I see my sister Tracy with them shorts. My cousin Tracy,
said,
when we go down south and she wear them shorts that's a little bit too short and her ass be out, I tangle the right way. When I look at this album cover, I'm tangling the wrong way.
nigga, I didn't even like the selection of paints. I said, this nigga's got watercolors. What the fuck?
Where's your oil-based colors, nigga?
Nigga, you ain't got no primaries for it, nigga?
So again,
Talking about this?
so again,
Oh no!
I
Is this
don't.
what you talking about, Zell?
That shit right there. You see this motherfucker? What the?
Right? Looking like somebody auntie. He look like somebody auntie that need to shave.
You see this shit right
To
here?
Prince's defense,
Yeah.
he exploited all that androgynous stuff
Yeah.
during
I
his
don't
day.
give a
He
damn. I don't
exploited
give a
the shit
I
damn.
don't give a damn what you say. He look like Uncle Shirley right there.
But no, so here's the point though. Here's the point. You know artists are wild. You know they weird.
They eclectic. That's what make them who they
So
are.
they should never create space.
No.
I'm just gonna show him how to harmonize.
In fact,
I'll be there harmonizing as well.
We ain't gonna be there.
to take the creating space thing further, whenever I think that my child is somewhere near hurt, harm, danger, or even something that I could construe as hurt, harm, or danger, I am supposed to actively close the space
You
even
close
tighter.
the gap.
Right.
How does he can't have your number?
Right.
He got to call me.
You gotta call me.
You got a list of stipulations.
I would like to show your son how to smoke his eyes with mascara. Smoke his eyes? What?
I'm finna smoke your fucking eye.
I would like to.
I got an eye smoker right here.
I would
I
like
done
to.
smoked a few fucking eyes.
Jeff, I would like to teach your son how to create baby hair. I would show him how to comb his baby hair down. We'll have to be in.
Create baby hair.
We'll be in the bathroom for about 40 minutes. What? What?
It requires Vaseline and a small toothbrush.
My bathroom is only big enough for two. Well, nigga, it's gonna be me and you then. Cause it ain't gonna be my son in here. The fuck is you talking about?
It's gonna be me.
I'm telling you, we give these entertainers too much access to our kids because we want to see our kid gotta get a chance.
I see you in the bathroom with this nigga. He trying to do the shit, and you just you be him. I will be you. Now we in the bath. Cut to us in the bathroom because you said it wasn't your son. Now start doing the shit like he's.
I want to teach your son how to put a perm on. Let me rub his forehead.
Nigga, right up on him. He like, nigga, I got binoculars on your ass, nigga.
What about this bathroom got to do with my son record deal, nigga?
Oh shit.
This will help him sing better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the ZOWHAT Morning Show. Okay, Jeff. This has been the ZOWHAT Morning Show, man. We've been on fire all day. That's Joe Jackson.
Right. How the fuck you gonna be my son? Got your fucking mind?
We've been on fire all day. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Listen, tune in to the Voice of Reason later on tonight. I will be live from 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Dash Talk. We appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for chiming in. We'll holla next week.